Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle Sonor with Beauty by Michelle Sonor. First thing I'm going to cover today is talking about extensions. I've recently become certified in natural bead-to-row extensions, which are just the best extension method on the market. So a little bit about them is they are hand-tied wefts. So with that being said, you cannot see where the extensions start and stop. So we're gonna cover how to brush them. You're gonna wanna brush them before you do any sort of style, before you go to bed at night. So most importantly is to use a wet brush. Starting from the bottom of your hair, mine's already pretty well brushed out, so I won't have too much trouble. But you actually wanna get all the way up to where the weft starts that you don't get any matting or tangles. And then through the top here, there's actually no extension. So you won't run into anything, but feel free to go ahead just like you normally would brush your hair. And then same thing on the other side, going bottom to top. Okay, so the next step here, I'm gonna show you guys how to curl your extensions. This video isn't just for clients who have extensions. Anybody can totally use it, but since it's a new method for me, I wanna make sure that you guys know how to use it. We are going to start with some dry shampoo as always. This is Batiste in Divine Dark. So just spray that at your root. It's gonna help to add texture and then soak up any previous oils you have in your hair. Then we're gonna start by sectioning the hair. So it's a little bit different with extensions because you do have your wefts in there. So we'll just kind of section off where you have a little bit of your extension and your natural hair together. So that's how you're gonna make them look really natural, is you're gonna merge the extension hair with your natural hair. Alrighty, so I'm gonna start in the back here. You can see that I have extension hair and my natural hair. And the very first step is to smooth out that section. So you're gonna take your iron and smooth it out. Here I'm using a 1-inch iron. I like it to be a little bit more curly the first day so that it can last me for about a week. And this is just a Hot Tools 1-inch iron. So after you've smoothed out that section, you're gonna start at the top. You're gonna twirl it a couple times. You're gonna notice with your hair being so long, it's not gonna fit all the way on the barrel. So you're just gonna go halfway and then you're gonna twist that out. And then you're gonna do the same thing again through that bottom section, leaving the tail end out. So leaving this out is gonna give it a beachier effect. So once that's all done, you're gonna twirl, 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 and pull the end straight. So I'm gonna do another section here. I just start from the back going to the front. Again, we're going to smooth out that section, merging the hair together and shining that strand up. Then we are going to clamp starting at the top. You're gonna twist until your iron is all full. I like to touch it, make sure that it's nice and hot, but I have no fingerprints left, so do it at your own discretion. And then go ahead and twirl that out. And then you're gonna do the same thing to those bottom hairs, leaving the tail end out. It's gonna look a little dreadlock-ish until you comb it out, but this helps it to last all week long. Now with this section here, I'm gonna bring it a little closer to the camera so you guys can see, and I'm gonna slow it down for you. Okay, so we're almost done with that left side here. So you're just gonna continue to do that all throughout the head. I'm gonna speed it up so it doesn't take too long, and then I will catch you guys once I get to the last section. All right, guys, we've got to our last section, so you can see that it looks a little funky until we brush it out, but going section by section. So here's my top layer. So this top layer doesn't have any extensions in it, and I like a little bit more layers, so you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna smooth that out, then that way the ends are nice and shiny. And this one you probably won't have to do like a double sort of twist. You can just kind of start at the top. Everything is going away from my face, and I'm gonna twirl it out, smooth those ends in. Same thing. And you can always go back once it's all done and adjust the front or adjust how it looks. I made sure to prep my hair with, I washed it last night, and then I used Protect, which is a detangler, and then I used Bodybuilder, which is a volumizer, and then I used the Young Again oil. So your hair, especially around this time of year, we are in December right now, so around this time of year it gets very dry. So you want to make sure that you're oiling it up so that it doesn't get crunchy, and that you're getting regular haircuts as well. So I prepped my hair with all of that, so it is going to help to smooth out the ends anyway, but just continue to do that so it looks nice and shiny. And through this top section too, like I'm really thick right here, I have a lot of hair, so I went and grabbed a little bit of that extension hair below so that I could kind of marry those pieces together so that they look really natural. If you have fine hair, you're not gonna really run into this. You just wanna make sure that the top section, you blend it with the hair as well, just so that you don't end up with any winging. But to be quite honest, it's pretty darn easy to blend. So just a little bit of practice curling, and I'm telling you, it'll last you all week long, and then you'll be good to go. Since I've gotten these extensions, I've washed my hair once a week, and I've styled it way less than I did when my hair was shorter, so in turn, that's gonna mean less damage. So I'm awesome and game for that because I want my hair to grow out. So my hair used to be very long, and then I cut it, and that was fun, but you know, you get over that. Okay, then I just kind of like to pick through the back and see if I missed any pieces. Like this guy right here could probably use a little bit of extra curl, but it's okay if it's not perfect because it's supposed to be a really messy style. And then you will finish with your spray. The extensions hold really well, so I don't need any additional hairspray, but if your hair does not, you can use, like this is like a flexible hold hairspray, but it's by You Smooth, so it'll give you a little bit more hold. But if your hair, you know, if you have extensions in, all you need is texture spray, and then if you need a little extra, just pop that through the top section. So I'm gonna let that be cool to the touch before I shake through it with my fingers. All right, so now that it's cool to the touch, we're going to rake through it with our fingers. And here you're kind of going, just kind of shaking it out. Come a little bit closer so you can see. I feel like this is definitely a beachy wave, but I feel like you can just wear it all year round because it's what's in. I will do more of a romantic curl on a future one, but today we're gonna go with this because it's one of my favorites and I curl my clients like this a lot. And if you need a little bit more, texture spray, or you need a little bit more volume at the root, you can go ahead and grab your tail comb and then just lightly back comb right at the root there. And then when you go over the top, just use your comb and just lightly go over that top layer for a little bit more volume. All right. So that is my tutorial for the day. Again, just to cover the products that we use, we have our wet brush, we have our 1-inch curling iron, we have our Kenra texture spray, our Batiste dry shampoo, and then if you want a little bit more back combing, we have our tail comb. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below, as well as any requests. I love requests. because then that way I know what you guys actually want to see. Feel free to DM me with any questions as well, and I will see you guys on the next one.